In our gospel lesson this weekend, Jesus says something intriguing. In Luke chapter 12, verse 15, he says, "Be on your guard against all kinds of greed, for a person's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." I read once that fully one-fifth of the New Testament deals with money, possessions, or warnings against greed. And I guess I believe that. The reason is that we live in a material world and our greed has such a capacity to drag us away from Christ. That is so true, isn't it? Either we have no money and therefore we idolize having money, or we have a little money and then the fear and love and trust we have for money leads us to be overzealous in guarding it. Either way, money really threatens to dethrone King Christ in our hearts. But think of what Jesus says in the passage. A person's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions. And that's so true as well. All our money and all our possessions cannot rescue us from hell. All our money is not enough to buy us out of death. Think about that. No matter how much money we spend on medicine and medical procedures and good health, we're still going to die. And all our money, all of it, can't pay for a single sin. Money can't buy our happiness, but Jesus can, and Jesus does. Think of it, his life was so valuable, it bought us heaven. His death was so precious, it paid for every one of our sins and for the sins of the entire world. His resurrection was so triumphant that it put death to death. Jesus has the power to buy us happiness here and hereafter. Now, if a person's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions, then we're free. We're free to take off some time each week to worship Him who gave us everything. And we are free to use our money and possessions so as to serve Him. We'll see you in worship over the course of the weekend. Have a great day.